show. And hopefully you have some time saved for a next event, a hot and fiery debate on defense expense of India.
Justified or not?
All right, friends. Thank you, Varya and Sumer, for giving me the stage. And we have our Major General Amil sir also, and Khushu sir also. We would request you to be part of the debate in the third round, and maybe in the second round also. This debate is about the expense made by India on all the defense of the country. Okay, whether it's buying of Bofors, Rafales, the nuclear bombs, the atom bombs, or all the military equipment, or getting so many people in the military, army, and navy. Is it justified or not, seeing the economic condition of India, seeing that some villages still do not have good water to drink or good electricity? So friends, this debate,
is the question that is the expense justified or not, is it?
Yes, is it the right thing to do or not? Yeah. So first we will have our panelists to give their views quickly, okay? And then the second round, we will have an open stage. And in the open stage, we will have the audience to be able to speak and jump in, everyone. It will be a free fall open stage for everyone. But first, let's have the panelists. Very, very quickly, panelists. Vivan, can we have your views?
I think India should spend more on the defense mechanisms and other defense technologies more, because the people have to manage the COVID-19 on their own. They have to be careful, and India really needs to be one of the more major superpowers in the world, especially during this time of COVID-19 and because of the conflicts against China.
Okay, thank you so much. Varya, can we have your views? Okay, first Devna. I think we are losing connection with Varya. Varya, be ready. Devna, what's your view?
In my views, that the India has increased the about 6.8% of the defense expenses. They have done for this. They have done for a specific reason, because of the our neighboring countries like the Pakistan and China, and the government has increased the expenses for the security of the people, not for themselves.
Okay, Varya, very quickly.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. According to me, I don't think our defense expenses being justified, because since India is a really big country and we will have a lot of money to spend for defense, but it's not being justified like an example is our recent fight with China and the border.
Okay, Sumer. Okay, Avtej.
According to me, we're not spending enough. We need to spend more, because the safety of our country, our Jawans and citizens, is the utmost thing. So we need to spend more in this situation.
Okay, Ishika.
I guess the defense expenditure is not at all justified, because it is not according to the people's choice. It is according to the one combination set, as said by Amartya Sen, the economist, that it is not at all justified. People are not getting any benefits. It is only that the richer is getting the richest and the poor is getting the poorest. So it's totally unjustified in terms of the economy. There is no healthcare needs. Only 5% is being spent by Narendra Modi on our health facilities, and only 11 to 15% is being spent on the army part, and rather it is only being benefited to the officials. So it is not at all justified.
Okay, point taken. And I can see Amil sir rolling up his sleeves. Before we get to Amil sir, Hardik, your views.
So what I say is, how much ever India is investing in defense, a part of it can be invested in few of the most sensitive areas like poverty and other sectors, because unless we don't keep the citizens happy, the country will not be happy.
All right, thank you, Hardik. Now we go to stage 2. In the stage 2, the comments from the participants and from the guests, it is open, and anyone who wishes to snatch the spotlight can do so.
Can I say?
One second, Khushru sir. Let me just lay down the rules. Anybody can snatch the spotlight, and even if Khushru sir is speaking, anybody is who can snatch the spotlight from him, you're most welcome to. Okay, right. The stage is open, and I am the moderator, but I will not be giving any permission to speak because the permission is open to all to speak. The stage is open now.
Okay. So my take would be on this would be that I personally feel that yes, what was said is correct. That there is a lot of poverty, there are a lot of other things that money needs to be spent on. But the security of the country, according to me, whatever they are spending today is not enough to make this country secure, because there are many times when it's out in the papers that our stuff is outdated. It takes a long time for orders to be placed. You know, so I would like to say, yes, the money needs to be spent, but the problem is in the past also, when the money is spent and then you hear about this scam and that scam, then it feels bad that the money is not going to the right places. I think like health sector, this and all the others that are mentioned are equally important. But today we don't need to set up an army to fight a war, or not with the intention to go into war. The point is that if you remain within yourself, and if you're surrounded by people who have equipment which is stronger than yours, then, you know, it's like, I'll give you an example. You can sit with, you have to upgrade your technology. I mean, you're not going to take a mobile and keep it with you for the next 10 years because it will become obsolete. And same way with any other equipment that you have. I mean, I was shocked less than a decade ago. We were just about retiring a .303 rifles, which are very well held in World War II.
Okay, point taken, Khushru sir. Point taken.
One basic thing which you people are missing. Once that the session is over, I'll request all, including Mr. Narender also, to go back and just search the Google. You see that when we say about the defense expenditure, are you aware how much percentage of the defense budget every year is being spent on revenue and capital? How much is being spent on the pay and allowances and the pension? Once you check the figures, then you will come to know that X percentage goes for the payment of pension, salaries, this thing, etc. And X percentage is only left for the procurement of the weapons and indigenous development of the, all those things are there. When you see that since last 10 years, the percentage of amount spent on the weapons, you will be shocked to know. So please, once you finish the session, go back, have the statistics, study it properly before speaking about this topic.
See, are you saying that
okay,
a lot
sir,
of things spent?
Khushru sir, Avtej has a point to make. Amil sir, your point very well taken.
Agree with Khushru sir and Colonel sir. See, the thing is, current situation when you take, it has been found out that China is engrossing India from all of the sides because of their strategic investment in Sri Lanka, Pakistan and all. When we are being covered from all the sides, we will be attacked from all of the sides. Don't you think we need to have more defense? See, in today's world, when you talk about being a superpower, US, China, Russia, why are they feared? Because they have the power to capture over the world. They have the power. And that is a sad reality, but it's the truth. When you have the power, when the other countries fear you, that is when you will be considered a superpower. And that is what India needs to do. You take Palestine, Israel. See, Palestine, Lebanon, you know, they are such war-torn countries. उनके पास है ही नहीं इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. यूएस एंड ऑल दे आर कमिंग टू हेल्प बट कुछ कर ही नहीं पा रहे. दे कांट इवन फाइट आईसिस क्यों? क्योंकि डिफेंस ही नहीं अच्छा. Israel is much stronger than Palestine. That's why it keeps on attacking. See, that is why we need to procure
उससे भी बड़ी बात है इजराइल के लोगों का पैट्रियोटिज्म लेवल जो है वो हिंदुस्तान के लोगों के पैट्रियोटिज्म लेवल से कितने परसेंटेज ऊंचा है. यू कैन नॉट इमेजिन.
बट कर्नल सर वी आर स्टिल व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट इट, जब जवान्स की डेथ होती है उनके पेंशन फंड में उनको डोनेट करने की बारी आती है. आज के टाइम पे अगर आप हमारी एजों की बात करोगे, इन्फ्लुएंसर्स की बात करोगे, देन देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु आर पुटिंग अप दिस टॉपिक कि आप उनकी जाओ वहां पे, यू डोनेट एज मच एज यू कैन फॉर इट्स नीडेड एंड इट्स दे आर प्रोटेक्टिंग अ कंट्री एंड दिस हाउ मच आप 2 रुपए भी करो, आप जितना कर सकते हो आप करो. आज के टाइम पे यूट्यूब, इंस्टाग्राम जैसे प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे जहाँ पे व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट इन्फ्लुएंसिंग 1,50,000 करीब की वॉचिंग आ जाती है लोगों की व्हेन दे फॉलो. और जब वो सुनते हैं एंड दे फॉलो देम रिलीजियसली, जब वो सुनते हैं वो कहते हैं दे डू दैट. India, a YouTube streamer had raised 11 lakh rupees in about 6 hours for the COVID pandemic. In 2 days he had 3 hours का stream and 11 lakh rupees raise किए थे उन्होंने. असम बिहार के लिए भी करते हैं and same thing that is they do for army funds.
Sandeep sir,
ऐसा
and
कुछ
then
जरूरत नहीं करने की.
Sandeep sir and then Ishika.
See, the budget.
This topic requires a separate type of discussion. It can't be discussed like this. It can't be discussed like this. This topic cannot be discussed like this.
Okay, yes, sir. We understand that, sir, because you have too much of inside information as to how the defense works. But we are discussing it from the point of view of a civilian who is not aware of how the things are going inside. So that's why we are. And the second objective of the discussion is to see how our participants are able to discuss on a topic. So that's what the secondary objective is. I totally understand your sentiments about defense and the organization, but yes, we want the civilians, the new generation's points to come in, and that's why we want to discuss this topic, sir.
Mr. Agarwal, the point is that this topic requires a lot of knowledge and inputs and statistics to understand it. Without understanding, if we start speaking, people are talking from emotional point of view, not from the statistics, figures, and the so many tactics point of view. So I cannot come in such type of discussion where the tactics, statistics, figures are missing, just emotions are there. I cannot come into such type of topic.
I totally respect your emotions, sir. And I also take this point that yes, for any kind of a debate or some kind of research is required. But let's see what our participants have to say. Sandeep, sir, please go ahead.
Yes, hello, sir. And the volume what we are spending on defense, that is actually very huge. Now we need to see that has to go to the quality of improving the whole standard. So as we need to upgrade ourselves, we are already striving towards it. The government has taken quite some steps compared to what earlier it was. Earlier it was much more, secretive, and they were just filling in the pockets or anything. Means all those things we have. It is all in the past. But now people want accountability, and people want quality spending on the defense. Not just ye aa gaya, wo scam, ye scam. It has to be more transparent. Spending is required. There's no doubt about it. Our country's safety is the most important aspect of any government. But that money has to go in the right channel, and the right equipment has to be purchased, and right upgradation has to happen time to time.
Okay, Sandeep sir, point taken. And I think Ishika has a point to make. Can we have a spotlight on Ishika, please?
Yeah, thank you so much. Finally, I got a chance. Amil sir, I just want to say you are right. You are actually emotionally connected with all these things. But we are just discussing where this wastage is. Where is like the point? Why it is not like equally distributed? Why there is no equal distribution? Why there is no capability approach? Are you getting it? I'm taking your point of stage. You are right. Social media is there. Social media is today is intermingling everything. It is exaggerating the things and making big issues. All the people come on the social net platforms.
मैडम मुझे तो आप लोगों का ये टॉपिक ही नहीं समझ में आ रहा. मुझे ये टॉपिक ही नहीं समझ में आ रहा. आप सब कह रहे हो कि बहुत खर्चा हो रहा है. बहुत की डेफिनेशन क्या है? एंड बहुत इज ए रिलेटिव टर्म. Relative term, when you try to analyze and study it, then you will come to know that the बहुत की definition क्या है. और दूसरे, who says के when you spend either little, थोड़ा और बहुत, you don't follow the procedure. अब scam होना या corruption होना, that's a totally different thing. लेकिन आप कहो कि भाई मैं कितना करना, मैं 10 रुपए में से 1 रुपया खर्च करना, 50 पैसे करने, 75 पैसे करने. How do you define it? How do you define it? It's very difficult. और दूसरे मैं बार बार कह रहा हूं कि बिना स्टैटिस्टिक्स के, बिना नॉलेज के, बिना इंफॉर्मेशन के अगर आप इस टॉपिक पर बात करेंगे तो बात गोल 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 घूमेगी. ओके, more than 75% is being spent on the pay and allowances and the pension. Can you imagine of the whole budget? More than 75%. बचा क्या आपके पास? आपके पास उसके लिए बचा कितना पैसा, आप उसको कंपेयर कीजिए. आप पे एंड अलाउंसेस और पेंशन और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को ना कीजिए. अगर 1000 करोड़ रुपए में से 700 करोड़ रुपए आपने इन्हीं पर खर्च कर दिया तो वेपन्स के लिए आपके पास बचा क्या? that money which is left to spend on the weapons is much less than being spent on Central Vista of New Delhi which is costing 3000 crore. आप बहुत सारी चीजों को बिना समझे जो है बात करेंगे तो कुछ नहीं होगा उसमें से.
See, I agree,
sir, the
यहाँ पे,
sentiments-
but when you talk about corruption, is absolutely right. आप corruption पे बात करोगे, corruption is a whole attitude on itself. अगर आप बात कर रहे हो priorities की, आपकी life में everyone in their life has different priorities. कि studies, खेलना, ये वो, आप अपनी प्रायोरिटीज के हिसाब से टाइम डोनेट करते हो. आपकी स्टडीज प्रायोरिटी, आप स्टडीज में सबसे ज्यादा टाइम दोगे. हमारी कंट्री की भी प्रायोरिटीज होनी चाहिए. उस प्रायोरिटीज के हिसाब से बजट अलॉट होता है. अगर डिफेंस की ज्यादा प्रायोरिटी टाइम पे, ऑब्वियसली आप डिफेंस पे ज्यादा क्यों नहीं करोगे. अगर आप एजुकेशन की बात करो, न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी आई है जो पहले उसमें आपकी 14 ईयर्स तक आप कुछ पढ़ पाते थे, गवर्नमेंट पढ़ाती थी. अब 3 से लेकर आप 18 तक पढ़ पा रहे हो. गवर्नमेंट ने दिया है एजुकेशन मुझे. आप कैसे, और वो 4 साल पढ़ाने में कितना आएगा, आप कैसे नहीं.
After your point taken.
Point taken,
Yeah,
but
but
let Hardik is wanting to say something. Hardik, please.
So Avtesh, you say that we have to prioritize and segregate stuff and give money accordingly. But in this sensitive time like COVID, do you think it's wise enough to invest so much like 670 crores on Rafales and all, and where a part of it can be put in health sector and people are
obviously it's justified. अगर चाइना आप पे अटैक करेगा, आप क्या करोगे? वैक्सीन से उनको हटाओगे दूर, आप कैसे हटाओगे? चाइना ने अटैक कर दिया.
Okay, one second. Khushru sir is also wanting to say something for a long time. Khushru sir, spotlight is on you, sir.
No, what Major General is saying is absolutely correct. This entire thing, Hardik, listen, you have to understand that there may be many things that are required. The problem is that for many years, many things have not been done. Today, when a country is trying to do things, obviously it has to get money, first of all, from some place, and that is taxing people like you and me. Where it is spent, this is a serious issue. Pensions, if it is taking up 75% of what the defense budget is, I think any government, this one or any government in future who comes, need to know that they have to bifurcate it. Yeah? When you cannot consume 75% in trying to give pensions and only allocating 25% to actually buy your equipment. It's not about only China. China is today, but all I'm saying is that the government at any point in time in the country has to be prepared, ready for war. They are not going to send you an invitation that come and fight us. If they want to, they can do it at any time.
But
and
at the same time,
Kushru
sir and Amil sir, the nation is also asking a question that where is the electricity in the village? Where is that safe drinking water for us? Where is that education for us? And when you make roads, you say that we take taxes and we make roads, and then you put a toll tax on that road. Okay, so where is that money going? And where is our development of that common man on the road? Okay, fine. We understand that the borders needs to be secured, but that's not the only thing that needs to be secured. So there is a question being asked by the citizens of the country.
Exactly. See, again, it's see that who says that you should not spend on electricity, water, drinking, health, education, etc., etc. Who says? No, my point is that let's examine the whole budget, this year's budget, and see that how much percentage the GDP and the percentage being spent where. Then we talk. Today in this session, we simply cannot talk about the just theoretical point of view or without any statistics and this or that thing. Point number one. Point number two. Just somebody mentioned, sir, you also mentioned about that the China, Pakistan, etc. I would like you to attend one webinar. Of course, one I conducted and another is coming on 22nd. It is about that how China is expanding itself in Atlantic Ocean and South China Sea. No, if China is encircling India via sea, it has already encircled India by constructing a 1400 kilometer from Pakistan occupied Kashmir to Peshawar, 1400 kilometer. what do you want tomorrow then? Should we encircled by China and Pakistan and be squeezed, or should we accordingly strengthen our army, air force, and the navy? If you want to strengthen by checkmating China, you need to have
Yes,
those
sir,
weapons
your
and the
point
material
taken.
which are this thing. So this session, I am sorry, I won't be in a position to contribute much here, because it is a totally different topic, requires a different type of facts and figures and the maps to show you people that what is happening. Then finally, it is your priority. Whose priority? Government's priority. You don't want to spend on procurement of any weapon, your choice. You want to spend every money on the health, it is your choice. For all these questions, the government or the politician or the prime minister or the defense minister, he should be answerable that how much he wants, where to spend. It is your priority, it is not my priority. It is for you to decide what do you want to do with this country. It is your choice. And finally, that if you see the percentage today, first time the percentage of GDP is being spent allocated for the education the highest. Why it is highest today? Why it was not highest about 70 years back? Why we have wasted so many years for the drinking water, this or that thing? No, see that the corruption is en masse. Inefficiency has been in our blood, and there are a lot of problems that are there which cannot be deliberated in this thing. Already it is 8:25, 1.5 hours. It
Yeah.
requires a separate session, separate
Thank
session.
you so much,
I think,
sir.
Naren, I
Thank you
would
so
also
much,
like
sir.
to, Naren, I would like to excuse myself because I've got to get into another.
Thank you so much, Major General, sir.
I-
And thank you so much, Khushru, sir, for being here and contributing immensely to the success of our program. And whether
at least Naren, you should not call me sir, yaar. Anyway.
Thank you,
See you. See
thank
you.
you for your time.
Take care, buddy.
This discussion.
Great to be on this show.
It really has been the very excellent, Mr. Narender Agarwal, and I'm really impressed by the quality of the students, their level of confidence, and it's your that the all hard work that they have come up to this level. All the best and thanks.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
sir.
great.
Thank you so much for your precious time. Thank you,
Naren,
Khushru, sir.
Naren, you've done a fantastic job. Naren, congrats, Naren. You've done a good job.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
See you. See you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Guys, all the participants, can we have a big round of applause for you? You guys were simply amazing. We had the time from 7 to 8 p.m. and it's 8:30 and still the steam is going on and on. Even if I allow you to go on till 10 o'clock, I'm sure that you'll go on. If I allow Avtesh to go on, he'll go on till 12 o'clock. Okay, and that's the power of a good speaker. Avtesh, Hardik, Ishika, you are brilliant. Devna, Vivan, Varya, and Sumer, amazing stuff. It was really
Just
fun.
last word, Mr. Narender, last
Yes,
word.
sir. Yes, sir.
See that as I mentioned, I conducted a webinar on that India should make ARC from SARC. This is a new terminology which I'm using. Instead of SARC, it should be Asian Association of Regional Cooperation instead of South Asian Association of Regional Cooperation, in which that the former Army Commander of Western Command, Lieutenant General KJ Singh, and he also participated. So for you and for the others and those who are interested, I am conducting a webinar on 22nd. It's that how China is encircling India and how India is also trying to encircle China by moving towards Asian countries. Okay, that's a chess game. It's a chess game. Now, I will be the moderator, and Lieutenant General Prakash Menon, he was military advisory. He was commandant of the National Defense College, and presently he's a director of strategic studies and institute. And they carry out lot of research on Indo-China. And they give the inputs to the government of India to frame a policy. So I request them that if these people want to educate themselves, I will send the link well in time. 22nd, he has given me the slot. It will be very informative and educative thing for the people to understand the geopolitical scenario with the help of the maps also. Okay, thank you very much.
Sir, I have a database of around 2,000 students, and I would love to float it to them because I think this is a very, very interesting topic. But is there any registration or anything required? Please let us know. And we would definitely love to attend this session.
I will send the details. Don't worry. It's enough time. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Friends, you were amazing. Level 2 was a complete runaway success. I enjoyed every moment of it. I'm sure you enjoyed it. And I'm sure our guests enjoyed it. And our talk show guests, were simply, they were going all out onto the debates and the talk shows. Very well done. Anything that you guys want to say, please go ahead. Any of our guests want to say something, please go ahead.
Actually, it is a very memorable session and we loved learning from you. It was amazing. And just waiting for level 3 now.
Ishika, you were great. You were great with the Karak Chai. Yes.
So, but I have many more views for the debate if we can go on.
Yes, I know it's 8:36 now. We cannot go on now for sure. But yes, debating has to be a part of life. Okay. So the course is ending today, but your learning is not ending today. Yeah. So get into a debate with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. Get into a system of debate because it has to be a part of you. Yeah. Part of your system. And that's how the learning will start. Yes, Hardik, you wanting to say something?
No, that's it. Like I enjoyed level 1. It was an amazing level 2. Just looking forward for level 3. Yep.
Absolutely, absolutely. Any of our guests want to say something? Please go ahead. We would like to wrap up the session in next couple of minutes, please.
Thank you so much, Narendra. It was an amazing experience for Sumer and Varia. It was the first time that they participated in this entire lockdown. Both of them refused to do any kind of such event or activity, but this was one which I wanted them to do and they enjoyed it then. Thank you so much.
And they almost fought with the entire team that they want to be the anchors. Yeah. So they said, no, we are going to be the anchors, and they did a great job. Yes. So 3 cheers for Varia and Sumer.
Thank you for giving them the opportunity.
Yes, they totally deserve it. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome.
Your contribution is just incredible and we just loved it. And it was a magical memories gathered all together.
Thank you so much. Dolly Suri, ma'am, you were saying something, but you were muted, so we could not hear you. Ma'am, you'll have to unmute yourself.
Yeah,
yes.
I've done that. I just wanted to say that I'm very happy that I joined in here, and it was a brilliant session. And you have, in all these youngsters, you have the brilliance of, making of great debaters and great architects of future.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure that if I send them to, Ladakh, the China border, they are just going to talk and send the Chinese away.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your presence. So friends, now it's time to say bye-bye. And I will be calling you very soon for the level 3. Also, we're starting a Saturday speaking club in a couple of days from now. And we'll be inviting you for that. In that Saturday club, we're going to practice, do some homeworks, get some assignments. And every Saturday, we guys will meet for an hour and get this plant. We'll water this plant of public speaking every Saturday. Yeah, this is what we are planning. And within a week's time, I'm going to launch it. And I will be informing you all. So hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you so much. It was a complete success. I'm so overjoyed. All the best. Have fun in life. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. I love you, sir. Bye-bye.